Back again, like we never left. Episode 32 of the RNS podcast. If you know, you know. Really nothing special podcast. We're really nobody special. Mel, what's going on?
Good, bro. Feeling good, feeling great. How you feeling, fam?
Hey, I'm good. I feeling good. It's gonna be a good episode. I could already feel it. Ricky Rose, what's going on?
What
Got
up,
the
baby?
Kiss of Death in the background.
Hey, you know what I mean? Y'all got wind down slick with the Moderna mix tonight, baby. Let's make it happen.
This dude right
Bars.
If there's anybody that had the greatest week possible, it's the guy in your background, Rick. So
Oh my God, yeah. If y'all can't see, I'll move out the way a little bit. Stole all cams pink.
DJ, what's going on?
Hey man, we good in here. So off brand 32. We going with Monica Wright, baby, with the Crenshaw. Let's get it.
Okay, switched it up.
Yeah.
Just gonna disrespect the fuck out of Magic Johnson, huh? Fuck
See,
Magic Johnson.
I was saying Magic Johnson just didn't exist.
Hey, Magic Johnson still got a shout out. He still got a shout out. He still got a
Stayed
shout
in
out.
Cali.
Hey man, he get a shout out just for beating HIV. Like, God dang.
Yeah, true. True. Hey, so I got a question for you guys. Do you guys have anything like a pet peeve or anything that bothers you?
Yeah.
I have plenty of pet peeves, yes.
All right, so do I.
You look like you got
One of
some
mine
peeves.
is bicyclists. And I don't mean like bicyclists like Tour de France. I mean the dumbasses who are on the side of your road.
dad cyclist.
Yeah. So story, I'm riding down the street, neighborhood. Two dads, whatever. They're right next to each other, covering my side of the road. So I'm like, okay. I'm not gonna open the door like I'm like I want to. So I'm just gonna go by, roll the window down for like a smooth 7-8 seconds right next to them. Like I want them to see me. So mind you, the bitch assnesses of them in the bikes. I get by about 100 yards. Then all of a sudden I see, oh man, get out of here. You gonna flick me off from 100 miles out in a car? Man, you know how bad I want to just turn around and just.
I was about to say, you
turn, and then just open the door on both of them.
So now you're giving me a great idea. Because of this story, it's giving me the great idea. The next time I go by a cyclist, I'm gonna make sure I got that AK-47 app on my phone. I'm gonna plug that bitch in when I go by.
Hey, that is horrible. That is horrible. That's how somebody gets shot.
Hey, I'm more surprised there's an app for that.
Yeah, you don't remember those man? He used to have the AK-47 app, man, on the Apple phones, man. I was gonna plug my phone in and just see what happens.
This is where Rick tries to scare people.
Rick,
put it on
speaker. Rick, I tell you what, if you do that, you gotta get that on video where it don't count. Like you gotta get that on video.
I mean,
it's gonna be on RNS. It's gonna be on the RNS page.
Gotta get on the RNS page.
I'm be driving. I'm be like, hey, baby, take your phone out real quick. I need to take a video.
We're going viral for all the wrong things. All right, that's a bet. I see.
Either way, bicyclists, I don't hate you individually, but I do hate that part of you for sure.
No, I hate you individually.
I hate y'all individually.
I hate every
last one of y'all.
I hate when you waking up early in the morning thinking it's a great yo, go find a sidewalk.
You know what?
Go find a sidewalk.
Even the Tour de France people, I'm be honest. What type of asshole takes steroids to ride a bike?
Hey, all right. So,
I'm sorry.
Since you said Tour de France, all right, another story. So I called Aaron. Was it Friday?
Either Thursday or Friday.
Wife and my daughter be chilling at a brewery down the street. Look on TV. What the fuck? Are they jogging? This is an Olympic sport. So whatever. I get down. We put the daughter down. Blah blah blah. Later on that night, they're still jogging. 4 hours later, mind you. But this time I could see it because like I'm 10 feet away from the TV at this point. Now I can see it really. I'm crying. I'm calling Aaron. I'm crying. It's like, bro, what in the entire fuck is this? It's called race walking. Rick, did you know this was
Bruh.
Did you know this was a sport? 2, did you know this was an Olympic sport?
I didn't know.
You appear. Hey, but they form is real.
The hardest power walks you can even imagine,
bro. And they just
Hey, look. I
just going in that joint.
I knew
when they hit that turn and get that dead leg, bro. I'd be weak.
Yo, I knew it was a real sport when we back in high school, FedEx Field. We got there early and they said first call for the race walk. We said the what? Bro, when you see that shit live, they be moving like you said. It's like a weird little duck waddle, fam. It's a little
strutting.
Everything move but their head. It's weird.
Yeah, everything else moves.
Look like some damn peacocks.
That shit just stays straight like that the whole entire time. Like, I will say, shout out to them because that shit will have your shins and your calves burning. How long they gotta walk for?
I'm pretty sure, bro. I caught Aaron in tears, bro. Like, I was dying.
He FaceTimed me. I answered the phone. He was already like in tears. I'm like, dude, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck do you want? He's just looking at me laughing. I'm like, bro, what do you want? Then he flips the screen over, and then he shows the race walking, bro. Then I was in tears. I was like, what? I was like, what is going on? But I'm laughing because he's already laughing at the shit.
Yeah. Nah. So, but that brings me to question you guys also. What other wild what other wild things could be an Olympic sport? Like, we at this point now we need beer pong and Olympic sport. We need you can walk.
We need our uncles in that joint, and we need to have a horseshoe tournament.
Oh, you're damn right.
Yo, if y'all don't sound so country right now.
And if they ain't smoking Newports and drinking a 40, it don't count.
Yeah.
You might as well have cornhole in the Olympics.
That might as well.
Cornhole's a sport. Over the weekend, air hockey was on ESPN.
The Ocho?
Probably on the Ocho. So, hey, we can get air hockey if we can get horseshoes. If we
got table tennis, they can have air hockey.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. They have table tennis already. So, I mean, there's a bunch of different sports they could do.
On ESPN2. Huh?
I see they need Olympics of the triathlon, the 3-in-1.
Look,
the air hockey, the pool, and the what was it? The other one that's like 3.
I got one better. I got one better, and we move on, man. I seen, there's no lie, and it might have been Photoshop, but I don't think it was. They had a Bama on there, rock skipping on ESPN2.
I've seen that.
You see that? So they rock skipping as a sport on ESPN. Like, they don't put anything on ESPN2. They don't give a damn.
Hey, but ultimate frisbee, when I catch it on certain times,
the frisbee's tough.
That was tough. You know, what's the frisbee golf joint? What's that called?
That's frisbee golf. That's what's
frisbee
called.
Golf. That's it. All right. I thought it was
that's what's called.
A different name for it. It's like, well, that shit could be in there. Like, some of the throws look pretty good. I'm like, hey.
Man, I was at the golf course one time, and these motherfuckers were playing kickball golf or something. Like, they had the golf hole, but then they had this big ass hole. Like a few yards that way. I was like, what is that for? And I see this couple and they're playing kickball golf or whatever. I was like,
soccer golf.
There you go.
Any of these sports, if we can get any of these sports in the Olympics, and hey, we got 4 years to get it done. Hopefully we can get it done. Like always, though, got a bunch in store this episode. Good start so far. A lot of music this episode. But before we get into anything with the show, like we always do, DJ, hit him with the Black Fact.
All right, so this week's Black Fact, since we got a musical episode, I figured we might as well get some musical Black Facts. So April 10th, the day that we're producing this, 1979, Off the Wall was released. Comes back, Michael Jackson also, whatever it is with August 10th. 1985, that's when he bought ATV Music and bought every Beatles song for $47 million.
Our move.
Shout out to him.
Must be nice.
Shout out to him.
Speaking of Michael Jackson and the Beatles buying Beatles music, Shout out Michael Jackson getting on a song with Paul McCartney, or getting Paul McCartney on a song with him just to tell him that it's actually his girl, not Paul McCartney's girl. And the girl was fine.
Yo, like some of the stories, it make me wonder. It's like, was Mike a savage? Like, was he just?
Mike was definitely a savage, man. Mike, look, man, let me tell you something. Mike had his pick of the litter. Mike,
everybody thought Tiger Woods was good smiling ass wasn't no savage.
Anytime he falling out at the concert, like he had women thinking they got touched with the Holy Ghost at the concerts, man. They was falling out and everything.
Yo,
let Mike flick
that's
some
the
sweat.
go. Like when you don't have to say shit and you turn your head and people pass out, fam.
Man,
like, you
have you seen
level.
that?
Yeah, I seen that. Like he'll turn one way and turn another way. I'm like, yo, that shit crazy.
Like,
and then he just move a leg. He just moved one leg, and then they
drop.
Did you see that?
He moved his leg. He moved his damn leg.
Damn, my son did that the other day. Give him 100,000. Shit.
But yo, you paid all that money to pass out at a concert?
Yeah, no, I ain't doing that.
Right,
you a special kind of.
I gotta be awake. I pay too much money to be asleep during the concert. You know what I'm saying? I gotta be up.
$35 to sit on this damn lawn. You damn right.
Exactly. Exactly.
Hey,
I paid a good
DJ,
$40 to sit on this lawn.
I did that shit at the Wheezy concert.
This dude.
We can't get into that. We can't get into that. That's a Patreon.
We had a Lil Wayne concert.
That's Patreon. That's Patreon.
Yeah, that.
You just said we can't get into that.
We can't. Big ass.
And then, yo, DJ was like, "Nah, let me tell you." It's
yeah,
like,
he was like, "Nah, they need to hear this."
They needed to hear that.
Hey, let's get to it, man. Let's get to this Nas album. Let's get to King's Disease 2 came out this weekend. Melly's excited over there. What are your thoughts?
Man, yo, I will definitely say this is one of the best Nas production lyrics, like a combination of like.
It is the best production ever,
like
for him.
But then we definitely sleep on It Was Written. That was another good production album. But King Disease 2, and coming off of King Disease, and you gonna give us this, like Nas definitely went in his bag, and like Death Row East, like the story off of that and the way like you would hear him rap and the visualization that you get off of his words, like that's why you could say like he's one of the GOATs, like top 5 dead or alive. Like, bro, he's a problem. Like King Disease is definitely on heavy rotation. I'll say it, like that's just probably one of his best projects. It's definitely competing with Illmatic. I said it. I don't care. I said it.
That's what
shoot me.
So I've said the same. I said the same thing to my wife, and she said, "You're tripping. This is the best since Illmatic. That means he's only had 2 good." I was like, "No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying this is probably the second best album, only because Illmatic for its time is timeless. You know what I mean? Like, but this
at 17
exactly. But this right here, I mean." EPMD 2 got EPMD on the track and then put Eminem on there, who killed it. That's one of the best Eminem features I've heard in a while. No Phony Love with Charlie Wilson. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I am a sucker for a Charlie Wilson rap hip hop collab. You put him on a hip hop collab, I'm listening to the joint like off rip. On every one too, Aaron. He hit that joint on every one.
Yo, low key.
Come on, no Uncle Charlie slander shall prosper.
Yo, low key, Aaron hit that joint. Aaron definitely hit that. No, yeah, you definitely hit that.
Hit that joint again.
But I agree. I would agree with you saying it's one of the better projects since Illmatic. I don't know if it but it doesn't compare to Illmatic, but that's a different conversation. It's a great album. And you said got Uncle Charlie on there, got Eminem, EPMD, got Lauryn Hill. Got Lauryn Hill in there. It's a good album. And like we talked about, another like King's Disease as far as production was great. As far as what Hit Boy did it again. Great production. We kind of, the thing about the long joke about Nas is always getting on production, and I see what you guys are laughing for, but the thing about Nas has always been his production, right? Always beat selection.
Terrible.
But hey, this year it seems like he's gotten with the right people, the right person that kind of meshes him well. And you got some good storytelling, good bars on good production. Hey, this is what you're gonna get.
Hey, let's not forget Pop Off. Like that joint go hard.
You talking about YKTV?
Yeah.
With
YG and
YG and Ace Boogie with the hoodie.
Yeah.
That's a good one. That's
a really good one.
And I was so surprised, like the featuring, how well it blended together with all of them on the track. Nobody felt out of place. It felt like everybody was stepping up.
Yeah, because you're like A Boogie and YG and Nas. You know what I'm saying?
Killed it. Like
for me, this is the most comfortable I've heard him since Life is Good. And he's even more comfortable on this one than Life is Good. Like, I feel like he, like, through this last decade, he's kind of struggled to find his sound, you know, find his voice in this new generation. I feel like we said, with the production, I mean, he was able to switch his flows up, switch his style up to fit the beats. And then they still used, you know what I mean, the boom bap era beats. I think
none of it's forced
at all, man. And it sounds like it's meant for this time. Like Rare is one that I would think of. It's got like the boom bap, Composure, The Pressure, and of course Nobody with Lauryn Hill. Because the two of them together, they always make for a great collab. And Lauryn Hill, man, she still sounds like, you know, the miseducational Lauren 99. Like, she still got that same fire, that same everything, man. Like, she killed it.
I feel like it goes back to what you said, Rick, the energy. Like, I feel like with Hit Boy and Nas, I felt like Lauryn Hill felt comfortable where she's like, this is family rock. Because you could hear the way she was rapping her bars. That sounded like prime Lauryn Hill. You know what I'm saying? I never say she lost it, but
you don't hear it, so you don't know.
Yeah. Like, and it was crazy the way she was going for it. Like, so I would definitely say, like, just like you said, like Nas was very comfortable what he was doing. Like, you could feel him, like he's comfortable in his skin. And like, I feel like Hit Boy is catering to Nas. Like, he's actually listening to what Nas likes. He's like, okay, these beats are going to work best for you, bro. I feel like you should do it this. And I feel like with Hit Boy, he's getting like certain features you wouldn't expect Nas to be with, because A$AP Ferg, you know, YG, you know, A Boogie with the hoodie. Like, it's just, you know, certain new features you see him pop in. You're like, okay. I didn't think that was gonna work, but that does work.
The only other thing I'll say with that is for Nas and Hit Boy, like you said, to your credit, man, they've hit a stride together. Kanye West fucking wasted a whole album with Nas. Like, you got a legend, and you wasted with, I think it was 7 or 9 minutes. The album was all together. Like, it was horrible. You know what I mean? For when I heard Nas, Nas album's done on that DJ Khaled album. This is the album I was looking for. When he said Nas album's done, this is what I was looking for.
Yeah, that album.
And I got it in this year. Like, King's Disease was good and it won a Grammy. I'm saying it's good and it won a Grammy. Like, so of course it was spectacular. This one is that much better.
So while you're there and you mentioned Kanye, you mentioned the Kanye album with Nas. There was a little video, like, guess whatever they did for whatever release party they did with Hit Boy. Hit Boy had like a little video that was viral on Twitter. Pretty much, he had a little like speech, thank you speech to everybody that was there. In the middle of the speech, he basically like pointed at Nas and was like, hey, during this whole time, it was just me and him in here. And like, you could say what it is. It could be a classic, like whatever. It was just me and him in here. There's a bunch of artists that they got 1 billion people in the studio, yada, yada, yada. A lot of people are saying that's directed at Kanye, especially since he has an album coming out. We don't know the whole Donda thing that's been going on. Like, we don't know when that's dropping, but a lot of people have been saying that's been subs at Kanye. How do we feel about those little jabs before, like, since you brought it up, Rick?
I'm gonna tell you right now, You know, it is what it is. A lot of rappers use ghostwriters. You know what I mean? A lot of rappers use reference tracks. A lot of rappers do this and that. A lot of rappers have a big entourage. A lot of a lot of rappers are divas. So I say all that to say, Nas is just pure hip hop. You know what I'm saying? When you think of hip hop, when you talk about hip hop, names that come to mind, like as far as mainstream, would be Common, Nas. I mean, even Jigga. He's a billionaire, but you still, when you say hip hop, his name is synonymous with it. So, I mean, I don't think it was so much as him taking shots. I think he was just speaking facts. Facts be sounding like shots when it's real. You know what I mean?
Speaking the truth today, I like it, sir. I would say Hit Boy dropping facts, but sometimes I feel like as an artist, sometimes you're cheating the fans because what's really you and what's not. You know what I'm saying? Like if people complain about people not buying, albums or buying music, like you're not giving yourself 100%. Like even if it's a reference track, I'm fine with that. But did you write your own verse? You know what I'm saying? You're not a singer.
A lot of them don't.
Yeah, but that's the crazy part, and that's why I like Nas and the list that you name. I like artists that actually write their own lyrics because
Eminem.
Yeah, like you're not cheating the fans. Like you're really going in. Like so, we're getting to see a different side of you. So if you're a performer, you're a performer, but you're not a rapper. You're a pop artist. That's it.
Cole, Kendrick, like just names I think of when
the list goes on.
It doesn't.
Well, I mean, there's a few that write their own stuff, but for the most part, a lot of them are just performers, especially Kanye. I mean, he's a performer, but
he don't even make all his beats anymore.
Right, like every time you see a Kanye song, it's like 50 people. There's percussion. There's this. There's that. There's this. Like the list goes on. So. I mean, yeah, he's more of a collection. Like he's great at bringing people together in a collective unit. I would say
Quincy Jones.
Basically,
yeah. I mean, that's that's pretty much what he does, and
he's an idealist.
DJ, since you missed part of this, thoughts on the album as far as just or?
No, it's probably one of Nas's best joints from like you guys said, Illmatic. It's probably to me the best one since the Untitled album.
I went back and listened to that. Like
the Untitled album is tough.
It's tough, but it's not as I feel like it was a kind of like an era album.
I said best since then.
Oh, okay.
For me, it was
okay. I get what you're saying. My bad. I get what you're saying.
2008, I think this was the best one since then.
King Disease, I feel like King Disease was still better than Untitled, but
for me, it goes Life is Good. But I was saying, for me, Untitled, like in 2008, me being at 17, I didn't understand it that much. I kind of put it to the side. My wife, because we both love Nas, both of our favorite rappers, she was like, go back and listen to it. I think I was like 2016, 2017. I went back and listened to it. I was like, oh my God, this, like, I felt like it was a hit of its time. Yeah, exactly. I felt like it's a hit of its time, that album was.
And the thing is, it really wasn't.
Hey, niggas is like roaches.
Yeah, that's one of the things everybody.
Yo, one of my favorite probably was Fried Chicken. That song was tough with him and Busta.
Hell yeah.
So everybody's probably gonna hear this and then go back to the Untitled album now, saying Life is Good and all that. So hey, hopefully it does. Just last thoughts on King's Disease 2 real quick for me. I don't know how the Hit Boy and Nas relationship started, but I'm glad it did for both their sakes. You know what I'm saying? Like Hit Boy's on good beats. Hit Boy's on a great producing run right now in the past year or two. Nas seems, like I said earlier, always had jokes about beat selection, found somebody that understands, and to Mel's point, is really trying to put Nas in the best positions as possible. So hey, so good for both of them. Shout out to them for making a great album. Let's get to Hell Yeah, Hell Nah.
Oh, Aaron, before I was gonna say Hit Boy and Nas was supposed to link up a long time ago. They actually said this is supposed to have been in the works a long time ago, like a couple years back.
Okay. Hey,
thank God.
Hey,
For real.
glad it all worked out. Glad it all worked out because a lot
Life
of
is
times when
good.
artists say that it doesn't pan out. So glad that the timing worked for both of them.
Like Kendrick and J. Cole's album.
That just wasn't.
That is never
That just
gonna
wasn't.
happen.
That just
It's
like
gonna
people
never going to
but
let it go.
That's what I'm
It
saying.
will
Like,
happen.
we could just go
never
past
happen.
it because that wasn't even gonna
It's
happen.
never gonna happen. It's
All right,
like,
go ahead,
So
Aaron. Go
happy.
ahead.
Yeah. Hell yeah, hell no. Mel, talking about the L.O.X and Dipset versus last week. L.O.X torched Dipset in the versus battle last week. Did the verses go how you expected? Hell yeah, hell no.
I got a question for you, or for the whole entire panel. Did y'all see a dead body that day? Did y'all see a massacre that day? I saw a massacre. I saw a massacre out there. You know, I saw a lot of blood on the stage. The L.O.X is not a group you want to go against in a live versus battle. If you sitting down just going for track, you might have a chance, but the energy of them as a group, like they all feed off each other and it's all love, like they're literally brothers. So you going against some enemies at that point, because you could tell they didn't take it no jokes. They planned everything out. Like when they said, hey Sheik, we don't want to hear Jada no more, we want to hear Sheik and all that. And then they play Reservoir Dogs, and Sheik is one of the first people on the track with Jay-Z and them. He holds his own. And it was just so many things that you could tell the L.O.X was planned out. And for them to say right after that, we got a tour coming. So, yo, L.O.X smoked Dipset bad, bro.
So I feel like off rip, like if you just see the L.O.X versus Dipset, I feel like the average person, like you said, would probably be like, okay, Dipset has this just because Dipset's more notable. But when you look at it, and as far as the versus battles, what you think about as far as versus battles is energy. Like you're not gonna get better energy than the L.O.X just for what you said. Their chemistry, Dipset, like they've all like who knows if they're even cool, like their relation. Everybody in Dipset's relationships is a weird relationship. L.O.X like they're like this. So as far as energy, they're gonna take that with the music. So that makes a whole bunch of sense.
And just to your point, man, J.R. Ryder, Hell Realm, 40 Cal wasn't even in there. And yo, man, hey, used to love J.R. the Ryder, and I think it was 40 Cal. This is 40 Cal. You know what I'm saying?
Status.
But then, you know what I mean? So members of Dipset wasn't even there, one.
Yeah.
And two, let's not forget, this is the second time Jadakiss has killed somebody.
They need a versus tournament. That's what they need, a versus tournament.
So now that you said this, DJ, Jadakiss has now dominated, not one, dominated 2 versus battles. He had the first one versus Fab, and then this one with the L.O.X and against Dipset. Is Jadakiss the best versus artist of all time so far?
So far, yes. I would say yes, it's him, because there's a few people that he did, like, I feel like just are untouchable. Like, I feel like Snoop went against DMX and he killed DMX, but Snoop can go against anybody. You know what I'm saying? There's a few people that are untouchable like that. But as far as, like, I guess like you consider Jada the GOAT, but I still say they need a tournament. They need a versus tournament.
Hey,
let's get that shit cracking.
Hey, no, I was gonna say, does Jada finally certify what he always say, top 5 dead or alive?
For me, no, but if you have the argument, if you say yes, I'm not.
He's definitely top 10.
I never could argue.
Easy.
Yeah, top 10. Yeah.
I could even put him at my top 6. I put him at 6.
Jadakiss is one of those people, just like the DJ's point. If you put him in your top 5, you're not going to argue it. If you say he's in the top 10, you're not going to argue. It's like that's like opinion based at that point.
Yeah,
I will say it only gets disrespectful if you say, oh, Jada's in my top 15. You'd be like, top 15? What?
I will say there's one other guy that in verses that still left a lot of tracks out there that can still go is Rick Ross.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He left when he went against 2 Chainz, he left a lot of hits on the table.
I feel
Dipset
like
left
Jeezy,
a few out too. Come to think
I
about
feel
it,
like
but yeah,
Jeezy,
Rick Ross left a lot out.
Jeezy is another problem because he always got those sneak, Jay-Z tracks on the low.
So versus tournament.
Versus tournament.
Versus tournament.
Where did DJ get the versus tournament going?
Five tracks.
Hey, Swizzy, Tim, hit up DJ. He want
Right.
that bag. He want that
Yeah.
bag.
Call.
He want
They
that
call.
bag.
We can DJ Khaled this thing for you.
Hey, you heard it here first. We your first one versus tournament.
If you know, you know.
Right.
Aaron, The Rock questioned tweets that showered 3 times after responding to other actors that have not recently said that they don't need to shower daily. So I ask you, man, is cleaning a daily thing? Like, is that a daily routine?
Hell yeah, it's a daily routine. Like, so Ashton Kutcher, Mila Kunis, a whole bunch of people, Jake Gyllenhaal, a bunch of other people talking about they don't shower daily. Fucking wash your ass. Like yeah, it's you definitely gotta be showered daily, bro. I don't know. Like, the funny thing to me about this whole situation is people were questioning The Rock for showering 3 times more than these people were not showering daily. Not quite sure why that happened, but it is what it is, man. Wash your ass. That's all I got to say.
We all know some funky ass people. Like, how the fuck do you smell in the morning? Like, how your breath smells in the morning?
They were
how you musty in the morning? Like,
you wash your teeth every day, don't you?
The worst part about
some people do, bro.
The worst part about Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis saying that they don't bathe daily is they said they don't bathe their children daily. They only bathe their children when they visually see dirt on their body.
Okay, yeah. Once you see visible dirt, you know what I mean. They've been dirty for a while.
That's past the point.
So I'm gonna say WYT.
Yep.
Wash your teeth and wash your taint. You gotta get all of it. Top to bottom, baby. Top to bottom.
Rick, last one.
Yo.
Last
one. Wow. Okay.
Right. Last one here. Since we can't go an episode without talking about O.J. Simpson. O.J. Simpson reportedly avoids going to the city of Los Angeles because he may be sitting next to, quote unquote, whoever really did it.
Yeah, the motherfucker might see a mirror in LA. Go ahead.
Hey, Rick, go ahead. Go on,
Rick, is he trolling? Is OJ trolling?
No. I wish to God O.J. Simpson was trolling. But one, how do you troll murder when you did it? Like, how do you just go around trolling murder when you are the one that did it? First of all. Second of all, the unadulterated gall that you have to make that fucking statement is beyond me. I know football could do a number on a many a nigga, but if there was one case study that needed to be had, it is O.J. fucking Simpson's brain. Orenthal Simpson's brain needs to be studied, researched. That needs to be researched because it is ridiculous for one person to be that goddamn crazy. Like, my man openly to get his memorabilia back. Didn't think, hey, maybe I should call the police. No, this nigga got 16 goons in the room, just ready to go at 65. Who the fuck has goons at 65? Goodness gracious. So all I want to say is no. I wish to God he was trolling, but I just don't believe it. At this point, that's in that nigga's mind. That is what he believes. He did not do it. Whoever he said in that book, he said there was a nigga in the book that he saw. Like DJ said, it was him when he looked in the fucking window. It was him.
Yeah.
I usually
saw a mirror in Los Angeles. That's all the fuck.
Yo, Rick, you feel better, bro?
No. Orenthal James.
Simpson. Yo, he said his full government.
Orenthal James.
If
Let's
you
get
know,
to this.
You know.
because by far it's the ugliest name I've heard in my existence.
Hey, look, you know you would kill it when your name's Orenthal.
Orenthal James.
That just sounds like a murderer's name.
It sounds like some. It sounds like some shit an old person puts on their body they can get through arthritis.
Nah, it definitely sounds like old people need some Orenthal to get through the day. Like three rubs of Orenthal to get through the day.
Like what in the hell?
Yo, that sounds like
if you ever walk by an old person, you'd be like, why you guys all smell like that shit?
It smells like Orenthal in here.
Why the whole entire house smell like Orenthal?
Damn, you smell like Orenthal. Go take a shower. Be like The Rock.
Take 3.
Right. You be like The Rock.
Yeah, me and Kuna's grandma and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, let's get to the top 5, man. So, in honor of King's Disease 2, top 5 this episode, Nas songs. So, songs from Nas, songs with Nas, songs Nas related. Rick, first pick. I have the second pick. Mel, you have third. DJ, you have fourth.
Oh, last place like a bitch.
No, I won by a landslide.
Yeah, I would say Rick won by a landslide this week. So, Rick,
I just want to put that out.
If you are ready, you are on the clock.
Also, I was shocked by that. I'm not gonna lie.
I thought it was gonna be more even, but
I definitely did. I wasn't expecting that at all. I thought I messed up, but thank you, public. Appreciate it.
No lie, Rick. Demi was like, I gotta go with Rick on this one. I was like, damn.
Shout out Demi.
Hey DJ, I know that kind of hurt, didn't it? I know that.
Not at all.
Little gut punch. He
was like, damn.
Not at all.
He lying. He was like, damn, I thought I was gonna get 1 vote this week.
Not even my wife. Not even my wife gonna vote.
I know. I knew I was gonna at least get 1 vote this week.
Psych.
Crazy.
All right. God, this is hard, man. There's so many great ones. I am gonna go with God. This catalog is deep. I know. I'm gonna go with It Ain't Hard to Tell.
Oh, I'm surprised. First pick.
Okay. Different.
I'm just gonna pick ones I like. Nas is my favorite rapper all time.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. I'll go The World Is Yours.
Okay.
That's fair.
I don't know if that's like my favorite Nas song, but for the sake of voting, Mel, your pick.
I'm gonna go with One Mic.
Okay.
That was my shit. That was
that's official.
EJ, you got 2?
I'm gonna go with If I Ruled the World and Nas Is Like.
Yep. Oh wait, If I Ruled the World, I thought someone took that.
I thought Aaron took that.
I picked The World Is Yours.
Oh, okay. Fair.
What'd you pick, EJ? What If I Ruled the World and what?
If I Ruled the World and Nas Is Like.
Nas Is Like. Okay.
He was too heavy. Too heavy.
I should have picked just not.
Half man, half amazing.
Mel, your pick.
New York State of Mind.
Yep.
I knew that wasn't gonna last all the way back to me.
No, not at all. I should have took it first, but oh well. It's all good.
You still got a good pick though.
I like that song a lot. When he said I hold a pill like when I hold a pill, I'm ill like Shaquille hold a pill. When he said that shit, I was like, oh my God. I was done.
It's just One Mic that the way it starts to build up, the energy go down and he builds it back up, bro. When I'm working out, perfect.
I'll go Uchiwali.
Ooh.
And if you know, you know why.
Yeah. I know, right? Uchiwali, Uchi baby.
This is for my ghetto motherfuckers.
Yeah, this is for the church.
I really wish. Honestly, I really wish he used that beat to like actually rap and like not make the song he made, but like that beat's so hard. Like,
that beat is
like
hard.
I really wish it wasn't Uchi Wally. It was like actually a different song. But Rick, you got 2 picks.
I got 2. So this is because I didn't think I was gonna get it. I'm gonna take Ether. And then I'm gonna take All Major. Look, you a slave to a page in my rhyme book.
Okay.
Damn, I thought that was
gonna be my next pick.
I thought I was hoping I'd get that one on the way back.
We did Ludacris songs last week. Ludacris's verse on the remix was crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
If y'all remember.
I know.
I'm gonna go You Owe Me, Nas and Genuine.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay.
You got 2 of the Jones. Okay.
That's a good one.
Your pick.
It's not the most popular song, but it was my shit back in the day. Thief's Theme.
What is it?
Thieves?
Oh, Thief's Theme. Yeah. That one was tough.
Black Air Force Energy.
Was it Play Me in the Night? They don't act right.
Hey, Black Force Energy all day. Put the mask on, put your Black Air Forces on, high top, if you're in DJ scenario.
Shout out last episode.
Shout out last episode. If you know, you know.
Facts.
All right. Got Yourself a Gun.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought that was gonna fall a little bit more. That's why I waited on that.
This is hard.
The Message.
Okay.
What'd you say?
The Message.
Okay.
Bro, it's so many tracks.
There's like jumps that I'm just like
we can do this again.
Yeah, right.
Easy.
Mel, your pick.
Sitting there like, which one do I do?
I'm gonna go with shit. Damn, I forgot about that song too. I'm gonna just go with the Nas's album is done, DJ Khaled.
Okay. Yeah, we ain't even got the features like that yet. Like this is the only feature so far.
I'm gonna go Hate Me Now.
Damn, I don't even know why I ain't think about that, bro.
Rick, you got 2. These are your last 2.
I don't think it's been taken yet, so I'm gonna have to take this one. Life's a Bitch.
Nope, it's not.
All right, so Life's a Bitch, and oh god, this wasn't gonna hurt. I'm in between two. Hold on. My bad. Life's a Bitch, and then I'm gonna go with Do Rags.
Okay.
I don't know that one.
Yeah, you gotta listen to the Lost tapes.
Yeah, I need to catch up on that one.
Told you, I'm a fan.
Hey, don't disrespect my fanhood, bro. I just skipped one, all right?
I'm a fanboy for Nas, man. Pause. I said pause.
I didn't say nothing.
I'm just making sure, I don't want the community to get mad.
But never mind. I'll leave it be.
I'm gonna go. I could pick a song off Illmatic, which I probably should, but I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go The Essence, Nas and AZ.
Okay.
It's my turn.
Mel's turn.
Okay. And then
I know you used to me going last, bro. I know.
We all are.
Shut your ass up, Rick. I'm gonna go with My President. Featuring
Okay. That's a great one. Solid pick.
I was actually surprised it lasted that long. I was like,
I forgot about it.
Is
I haven't even
that the
got the
remix?
features. Yeah. No, I think it was on the original.
That's the original.
It was
I
on the
forgot he
original
was on
feature.
that. I forgot Nas was on that.
Look.
Yeah,
Like
I
he
did
said
too.
back in the day, Aaron, I'm not gonna do that. That was our first, our last black president we ever.
You're right. You're right.
So for the recording.
I was gonna say, gotta remember that. DJ, last pick.
Last real nigga alive.
I didn't think anyone was gonna pick that one, man. I was gonna say it at the end. That's a good one, man. That was I was in between Do-Rags and Last Real Nigga Alive, man.
Yeah.
Yo, did anybody pick One Love?
Nobody picked One Love.
Damn, I forgot about that joint.
There was a few songs off Illmatic that I thought would have got taken, but didn't. Memory Lane. One Love didn't represent, didn't. Halftime didn't.
Queens Get the Money and Fried Chicken.
I Know I Can didn't.
Yeah.
I can.
I can. I Gave You Power. I was
on my mind the whole time, and then I forgot about it.
A few songs.
I Gave You Power. Undying Love.
A few songs with
Breaking
AZ.
in Blood.
Like him and AZ were a really underrated. Like
Hell yeah.
weren't an official group, but official like a underrated duo.
Too. He even we forget about the tracks he has with Rick Ross. Like
yeah.
Accident Murderers.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Almost went with We Major.
Okay. Oh, I forget. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a really good one, man.
That's a good one.
Bro, we can literally do this like for the next 3 weeks.
Yeah, I was gonna say we could probably do this 3 different times and all have different.
Yeah, live
different
nigga rap.
Hey, don't forget about he had that real good album with Damian Marley.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah, he did. He did.
Yep.
Road to Zion was like the main song. I think it was what it's called.
Yeah.
I think yeah.
Yeah.
So to recap, Rick got It Ain't Hard to Tell, Ether, Made You Look, Life's a Bitch, and Do-Rags. I got The World Is Yours, Uchi Wally, You Owe Me, Hate Me Now, and The Essence. Mel got One Mic, New York State of Mind, Thief's Theme, Nas Album Done, My President, and DJ got If I Rule the World. Nas is like, Got Yourself a Gun, The Message, and last Real Nigga Alive.
Didn't even get into his new shit.
Didn't even get into King Disease or
this is
King
all
Disease 2
and under for the most part.
Yeah, I was about to say, like,
2008
really, there's a lot of years of Nas we really didn't tap into. But man, y'all know what to do.
Here we go. Let them know, Aaron. Let them know.
Bars.
Tell your third next door neighbor, like next door neighbor, that next door neighbor. Go across the neighborhood, meet some new neighbors, tell them about it.
Hey, pastor.
Tell your pastor. I don't know if your pastor would appreciate it, but they would appreciate you giving them new stuff to listen to. I don't know if your pastor, depending on your pastor, I don't know. I don't know who's all pastors.
Hey. Tell
we don't judge.
Tell one of them terrible ass deacons. Because we all know what deacons be doing at the church.
We know exactly what deacons do at church. If you're gonna tell anybody in the church, tell the deacon just what Rick said. Tell your mom, tell your dad, tell your sister, tell your stepsister, tell your stepbrother, tell your cousin, tell your brother, tell your great uncle, tell your great grandfather. Let everybody know RNS podcast, RNS.podcast. On Instagram, the RNS podcast, on Twitter, Really Nothing Special podcast, wherever you want to look for it. So it's not hard to find. You just got to do a little bit more searching than what you have been doing. Just search the Really Nothing Special podcast. I guarantee you'll find it somewhere. It's not hard.
That's
stuff on the way.
That boy preaching.
Yeah, we got some good stuff on the way. Got some people coming to talk to you guys, shed some light on the way. You know what I'm saying? We got that fire coming for you.
Yo, just stay patient. Good things coming, man. Good things is coming. Stay patient. Stay in them streets like you always are.
Tell the streets. RNS podcast. Tell the streets. That's probably the one area you want to tell somebody.
That's probably the best stream that you could tell.
Go to the street. Just go to the street.
Tell that one uncle that you grew up with, that your mama always went over to see, and you know now as an adult that wasn't your uncle. You know what I mean? Tell that man. Tell his family. You know, tell your side guy. You know, because we told the men to tell their side pieces. Ladies, tell your side guy, let them know. We all know you got one or two. You know, tell everybody.
Yo, Rick is trying to tell you, go tell your therapist because that's some trauma
Tell your therapist. You might need one. Especially after listening to me talk for another hour.
Your therapist probably listened to the Nas album. Tell your therapist about R&S.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Hey, man.
Your trainer, your personal trainer. Tell your personal trainer about the R&S podcast.
Tell your
even the ones you don't like. All I can say, like Nas said, one love.
Yeah.